Hello, I'm BBX and welcome back to the top 5 video. Today I'm going through the top 5 features found within Untitled Update 54. This seems to be a favourite update for a lot of people because not only is it a pretty big update with lots of brand new survival features, but it also comes so quickly after TU53 that, it's just a really great timing for a really great update. And I think because of that, why not go through my favourite 5 features so you can know what they are and you can know what the kind of key features here are if this is the first video you're watching or you're just curious as to what my favourite features are. That's what I'm going through in today's video. Like if you do like it because it helps out the channel a lot, let's know you do like the top 5s. With that said, let's get straight into the first one, which you can already work out because we've got a jukebox in front of us. What is the 5th best feature in Untitled Update 54? In my opinion, it has to be the Parrots. And again, Parrots, might seem like a silly option because truth be told, they don't have any use as a mob. And I think, having too many of these in the game might become a bad thing, but I really love that they're going to make the jungles, or they do make the jungles, I should say, just much more vibrant, much more exciting because, Parrots are a really great looking mob. They fly around, they have these great flying animations, and most importantly, the reason they make it onto the top 5 is because if you have a jukebox somewhere nearby your Parrots and you play some music, then you get party Parrots. And what more do you need in the world? You don't need anything more in the world is the answer to that question. Just look how great this is. This is what you need in the world, and I really do quite like it. I love that they come in 5 colors too, and honestly, I think, like having like tameable pets is like at some point kind of silly, but at least this one they've just fully admitted, like, yep, it's kind of wacky, but if you want to have dancing Parrots, if you want to just have something that can stand on your shoulder, this is the mob for you, and I guess it's kind of good in that way. So yeah, I quite like the Parrots. They're number 5. Obviously, they're not higher up on the list because, like, you get them and then you're done with them after you play music, but still, I think they make the top 5 for that reason. The 4th best block in this feature in this update, I should say, is actually going to be the Observer block, though. The Observer block is going to open up so many redstone opportunities, and although I haven't quite, played around with it enough to find, like, a great one yet, I do want to just quickly show off a couple of examples, because you could have, like, a trap where when someone breaks a block, all they have to do is break a single block, and then something happens. It could be TNT detonating, it could be, again, we've got a piston moving here. You can do lots of wacky stuff like that, but you can also have it so that certain, you can make when you place a block back down there, it does that. You can do so many things with the Observer block, and on top of that, just look at the Observer block. I love that we have all these great looking blocks. Like we got a club of new blocks in this sorry, we got a club of blocks now. We got the dispenser, we got the dropper, and we got the Observer block. And I love that they do kind of look like a gang of friends. It's great, right? We got like blocks of personality. That's what this block is. But no, it's not just a block of personality. It's a block that can do some cool things. Like when you open one door, it opens the other, at least for a second. You can kind of trigger that with like actual stuff. But you can have all these different things going on, and you can set something up to be a little bit more. Again, you can do lots of weird stuff with the Observer block. I love that you can, and I'm looking forward to some farming possibilities because now you can make it as soon as a fruit grows, it gets harvested. You can make a sugarcane, chop it itself down as soon as it grows, and I want to make a video on the possibilities of Observer blocks at some point. But for now, just keep in mind, cool looking block does some cool things, and let me throw my phone away, and then that's the thing right there. So let's move on to the third best feature in Untitled 54, which involves us leaving the game, so we'll exit without saving, and I'll show you that it's in the world creation menu. So this might seem like, oh no, Toy Cat, I didn't even spot that one, because it was a secret feature at first. They later added it to the changelog, but it is the brand new ability to add balance seeds and biome scale. So biome scale, if you haven't watched my previous video on it, basically, now we have the options of large biomes, medium biomes, and and large biomes. So we got 3 biome options. On the PC, they just have default and large, so we have more options than them, which is great. They took a feature from the PC and they made it better for the console, but then also the balance seed thing means that you can now pick worlds to have lots of crazy, just, again, you have a world entirely of one biome apparently, but you can also, as well as just having, basically, point being here is you have all these different options for worlds. You have the options to make worlds wacky, make them less wacky. You can make them giant biomes if you want to have lots of a giant swamp or lots of this. I love that you just have all this customization, and I love that it actually leads to more ocean monuments, leads to more Woodland Mansions, and just more structures in general. They've really set up the game to be, optimized for the limited size console worlds, and I'm glad they got here eventually. It's a really great feature, and I'm glad the biome scale exists because it allows things like this to exist. This is a small, this is a balanced world, I believe, with small biomes, with 3 Woodland Mansions on it. So this is something you could never see on the PC, and I'm glad it is possible. Anyway, let's move on to the second feature, which is these Woodland Mansions right here. As you can see, I've literally got 2 within touching distance of each other right here, which is great. One of the things that's only possible on the console. But yeah, let's actually go around here, and let's show you the Woodland Mansion. The Woodland Mansion is the biggest feature to ever come to Minecraft, like, just by pure size. Seriously, this thing is like 100 blocks across. It goes from X152 to like 97. I guess that's more like 60 blocks across. But still, it's a giant structure that does exist in Minecraft, and I really do quite like that. So we got these giant structures in the game now, and they're great when you find them because they give you the totem of undying, they give you an opportunity to farm emeralds. There's lots of things you can do with them, but also just finding them in general is this great challenge that then offers you. I feel like the ultimate challenge in Minecraft, which again I want to embark upon at some point, is to entirely destroy one of these and then rebuild it yourself. The reconstruction challenge is something you can do, and I do quite like like that. Also, I'm not quite sure if this is, but it seems like at least the shapes are more, you know, jaggedy on console, like they're a bit more exciting, so you can see from like one room to another. This is something I haven't seen much on PC of my testing, and it's great that they do work like this on console. So Woodland Mansions, really great feature, except when they're burning, which is a lot of the time because of, you know, weird ways generation works, but still. Oh, because there's lava right there. So let's actually just turn on fire spreads. Actually, it's already on. And let's just let that spread while we talk about my favorite feature in this update. You already know what it is. You already saw it earlier. You're already thinking, Toy Cat, why have you not mentioned it yet? It is, of course, the llamas. So llamas are a feature in Minecraft, which you might look at and say like, oh yeah, so I guess they're a cute mob in the extreme hills. But llamas actually are one of these amazing mobs because they seem kind of useless on the surface, but they have so many great uses. So once you tame a llama, which is made a lot easier by feeding them food, by the way. So this one will love me immediately as soon as it tries. It should do anyway. We can get some hearts in any second now. And yeah, once we've done that, we actually can put grey carpet on there, and we can get, look, this llama has personality. There's 300 different llamas with like, you know, because different texture packs, all with their own little different things, and I really love that. But it's not just a mob which is different in every texture pack, which is, you know, kind of great by itself. It's also the fact that on top of being, you know, like this amazing mob, you can then use it to protect you from wolves if you have any wolves nearby. So let's just find, it's hard to find, you know, mobs right now. So if there are any wolves nearby, like perhaps attacking a sheep farm, then the llama is going to spit at it, and it's not going to go well. Or, simply put, the wolf is going to run away. But as well as just running away from your llamas, you can also then put a chest on it. It's like a donkey in that way. So that we can see, we now got like storage space on our llama. So let's, I guess we have to sell him first. We've only got 3 on this one, but it varies from llama to llama. But yeah, basically you can put storage on your llama in the form of a chest, and then you can take these, you can combine them together by using a lead, which is over here, I believe. We can use the lead, we can combine llama to llama to llama, and we can have this giant chain of them, and they'll all follow each other. Or you don't even actually need to chain them together. You can just have one, and the rest will follow. Isn't that great? I think that's great, and it's a thing you can do to have like, okay, so instead of being able to just have like one chest following you around, you can have a bunch of them. And although part of me says this is kind of obsolete because of shulker boxes, one thing you can actually do that makes this even more crazy is you can fill a shulker box to the top, then you can put said shulker box inside a llama, and you can basically just, you know, carry around 1 billion shulker boxes. The amount of storage you can bring around with your Minecraft is more than you ever need now, and although you might argue like, well, it's more than I ever need, so that's kind of silly, I think it's great that now you can carry around some ridiculous amount with you, and it probably means that how many items can you hold video is like going to go way up, because it's not just an inventory full plus an ender chest, it's an inventory full plus an ender chest plus all these llamas all with their own chests on them. It's going to be pretty nuts, and at some point I might just make that video if you'd like to see it. But for now, llamas are the best features in this update. I mean, realistically, the Woodland Mansion might be a bit better, but look at them, it's a llama. He's a llama with, you know, like a mask on. What more do you need in an update? You don't. That's the answer. So I hope you did enjoy this video. Like if you did like it, because it helps out the channel a lot. Let us know you do like llamas and maybe other features. Share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. So I guess I hope you all enjoyed this one. I'm going to see you all next time now. Bye!